And here we are again, with a beautiful prelude before a grand fantasy. Do you feel that? The chills, the goosebumps, the hair rising on the edge of your skin? No? I guess it's just me then. Anyways, welcome back, ladies and loafers, to Final Fantasy VII with your boy Danny. The Let's Replay edition. Yes, because 4 years ago, a young Danny created the YouTube channel known as Tello Squad. And the first game Danny wanted to play on this channel was one of his favorite games ever, Final Fantasy VII. Now, Danny back then had no experience at this, he had no equipment, and he was also an idiot, much like he is in the present time. But to further describe this, he had no idea what he was doing. He had to play the game through his old laptop on an emulator. The frame rate sucked. The game quality was piss poor. And he lost footage of key moments in the game and still uploaded it. How could he do that? Anyways, so because of that atrocity that past Danny did, present Danny now has to replay the game in the same fashion he did Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy VI, because I'm actually quite confident about those LPs, and it would be a crime against myself if I didn't replay this game in that fashion, where I show off everything, to show off my love and my passion to you guys out there, to just explain why these games are important to me and why they should be to you. And yeah, you know, I love this stuff. I love it. So that's why this is happening. But a few different things are happening where, like I said, this is going to be a 100% playthrough. Alright, 95% playthrough. Some stuff's a little tedious. 90% playthrough. Alright, we're playing the game. Alright, look, Final Fantasy VII. We're playing the game. That's enough for you, right? Alright, well, anyways, all jokes aside, I will be showing off everything in this game. And just to explain to new viewers who haven't watched the other LPs, what I tend to do, I sometimes sit around and make a big deal about little things, the little details. Because, I don't know, for example, if, like in this game, if there's a simple polygon gesture, I'm gonna freak out about it sometimes. Alright, because I love this stuff. I love all the little details that Sakaguchi and all the other creators of this game put into it. It's a work of art to me, and it means a lot to me. So I tend to do that. But something else I want to do differently I did it a little in Final Fantasy VI. Oh, that noise. Oh, but a little, something I did a little bit in Final Fantasy VI, but I want to do more, is I want to delve deeper into the meaning of the music. Because Nobuo Uematsu, the genius that man is, the more I've listened to the OST of these games as I've grown up, the more I've realized some things about it. And the more I've realized that Uematsu actually made the music explain things. The music is actually saying something to the player, which is why it's so good. For example, a character theme. The character themes in this game actually explain everything about the character that you need to know. So, for not all the themes, but for some themes, I'm going to sit there and we're just going to listen to it. And I'm going to explain like what it's conveying to the player, what the emotions of this character are. So, that's something I want to do. And this screen, oh, that noise, that little beep, I've dreamed about hearing the sound effect again. I've dreamed about it because I love it, because every single Final Fantasy has a different beep. It has a different sound effect for that. Just proving that every Final Fantasy is different. It has different characters, different story. It's a new experience every time. And it's so nostalgic hearing this, because this is the sound you hear the most while you play the game. This is what gives those little tingles and those goosebumps. Especially for me, for Final Fantasy VII, I don't know, this one is really deeply imprinted into me. It just sounds really good. Look at me. I'm talking about a freaking beep, like I was just saying. I'm going to sit here and talk about these little things. But without further ado, this game has one of the greatest entrances. It has a very epic entrance. And So here we go. Final Fantasy VII. This section right here kind of goes on for a long time for no reason really, but this is the game that single-handedly solidified RPG games in America. This saved America so that they would continue to get RPG games from Japan, and just this changed gaming in general, because now today games, every game has an RPG like mechanic in it. Like, we owe this game a lot. And that's what I'm trying to explain while I do these LPs on the channel. Final Fantasy VII, made in 1997. It makes it really easy to remember when this game was made. I love it. Come on, newcomer, follow me. Ooh, this entrance was mind-blowing back in the day. Look at my face. It got no mouth because it was so freaking awesome. Mind-blowing. Danny tip number 1. Pushing on this guy. Let's continue on, yeah. I had to fight myself to not sing to that theme in the beginning. Da, 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 as he flips down. It's so good. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Here we go. We have this cutie of a blonde with this huge sword. Let's show her how it's done, huh? Okay, you can whack me, but your friend's cut in half, by the way. So we are ex-soldier right now. We're invading something. They're shooting us with machine guns, but they're nothing. They're nothing to me. Check this out. The best victory pose ever. I love it. Ooh, a fresh level up. And a potion. Heck yeah. So there's one more little secret item. Check out this little body our partner hit over here. And we get another potion. Let's move on. Try and catch up to our teammates, huh? Alright. This theme's getting super intense. Alright, let's check over here. Let's talk to our friends. Oh, I can't. Okay. Biggs. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, alright. Not every day you'll find one in a group like Avalanche. Now remember, in Final Fantasy VI, there was two characters called Biggs and Wedge, so keep that in mind. Jesse. Soldier. Aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? Hold it, Jesse. He was in Soldier. He quit them and now is one of us. Didn't catch your name, by the way. And this is Cloud. He's the most famous freaking Final Fantasy male protagonist in the entire world. The entire world knows him. He's super handsome, right? But so yeah, this is Cloud. He's a really cool character. So, and we just do select. Cloud. Cloud, eh? Nah. I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. Oh, okay. The hell are you all doing? I thought I told you to never move in a group. Our target's the North Macro Reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. Stupid assholes. And you, ex-soldier, huh? Don't trust you. And this is Barrett. Now, a thing about this game. This game has a very strong cast of characters. Much like 6, I don't hate a single character in this game. They are all fantastically written. Barrett here is a fantastic character. He's the tough black guy, full of revenge. That's pretty much all you need to know. But I love him. He's a super cool character. So, here we go. If you push the directional buttons, you can move, and you can hold X to run. Yeah, this game, compared to the other Final Fantasies, you have to use the O button to select things instead of X. It's really weird. So that's where we're heading. That's the North Mako reactor. We're here to destroy it. And we're part of the team known as Avalanche. There's Biggs. What are we doing? What are we looking for? Let's check over here. Catch up to our team. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Here we go. Oh, the fade in. Yeah. But it's crazy because this guy has a little panther with him. Another Danny pro tip: if you just hold circle, you will auto attack the closest enemy to you. So that's really only important in the early game, like now, where these fights aren't that big of a deal. So just hold the circle button, and you're good to go. You're going to be spinning your way to victory every time. Trust me, I play this game a lot. All right, we're getting some Gillians. That's why I like to call them the Gills. All right, it seemed like our team headed in here. Wait up for me, guys. Jeez. Huh? They split up. What's this guy doing? Didn't catch his name. Oh, it's Reg. I'll secure the escape passage. Concentrate on the mission, Cloud. Jeez, we're really gonna blow this huge furnace up. This will be something to see. I like Reg. He's a good-natured guy. Let's catch up with the other idiots. Of course we gotta fight. But it's crazy that people, and especially kids nowadays, have a really... Okay, Shinra. What's up with the Jellyfish Defense Force? Like, who said we need jellyfish as a defense? Anyways, it's Final Fantasy. You'll get your silliness if the giant Buster Sword isn't silly enough. But it's crazy that kids nowadays, especially kids, I mean, they find it hard coming back to older games. And honestly, I kind of get it. I mean, this looks good. Like the fighting scenes, I actually love the transition from the polygon to that just the full 3D models and stuff like that. But if you look at Cloud here, he looks terrible. He looks terrible. But if you look at him in the menu, he's an attractive young man. He's 21 years old. But Cloud nowadays, present Cloud, he looks like a goddamn crackhead. There's a picture that compares how old Cloud to new Cloud. It says Cloud then and Cloud now. I'm going to put it in the comments. I'm going to put a link to it because it's everything. It explains everything that's wrong with where the world is going. So I'm just going to put that in the comments. I think it's pretty funny. Oh, sorry. I kept pressing the wrong button. We're walking slow. And we get the creepy old Mako reactor theme. Doesn't sound like things are going to go too well, huh? What's the plan? Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you idiot. The plant's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just hurry. That's it. You're coming with me from now on. Gotta keep my eye on you. I'm coming inside you. Whoa! I'm coming inside you. But now we have Barrett on our team. He's a very welcomed addition. I'm trying to just figure something out. Order. Whoops. I need to get used to circle again. We're going to put Barrett in the back row. You'll see why. But we want Barrett in the back row. But if I handed my precious Final Fantasy disc to a child, they would say it's unplayable. They would look at it and throw it in the trash, saying that is unplayable trash. And it hurts because this game taught me so much. It taught a lot of people, it taught so many people things, you know, about life and just things in general. What's up, Jesse? Biggs and I got the code for this door. Okay, good. Code deciphered. Yeah. Think how many people risk their lives just for this code. I don't want to think about that. We're trying to save the world here. So, Barrett explained some of it. Shinra is sucking up the life of this planet, the Mako energy, and that's what we're fighting for. We're trying to stop this evil corporation from destroying the planet. Oh, Danny pro tip, Phoenix down over here in the command center. In a little treasure chest. Let's catch up with Jesse. The cutie with a booty, huh? Can't really tell from here, but we'll get closer. Hey, push that button over there. Sure thing. I'll press it with my nubs. He's got nubs. Look at our nubs. Let me come outside here. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all life, and that'll be that. It's not my problem. Grrr! The planet's dying, Cloud! The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robogods come. Grrr! This damn cracker. Coming back inside you. Oh man, so Barrett, he's explaining to the player, he's explaining to me and you why we're doing this. He's proving that we're good, alright? Even though we're trying to blow up something, we are doing it for a good cause. Ah, these paintings, I love them. This is a very big picture. Oh, here we go, we got some fights again. And we get the most iconic battle theme of Final Fantasy history. Look at that little P-bot. Alright, we have Barrett. So if you see, as you see, Barrett has a machine gun arm. He is freaking awesome. Take him down. Oh yeah. Do-do-do-do. Sing. And I love how the enemies splatter everywhere depending on what they are. He has magic. These little jellyfish got magic. And I guess they're hard to hit. Even harder to shoot, huh? Nope. But Barrett's doing the fist pump. Alright. This is my favorite Final Fantasy fanfare. It's super smooth. It's my favorite one. It's so good. We're gonna listen to it a couple more times, but I love it. Oh baby, ah. Okay, we're continuing on. Sorry. I'm enjoying myself. I can't stop this smile from getting off my face. I love this game. But oh, hold on. We have to talk with Jesse here. We gotta do our little jump. Push the OK button in front of the ladder to grab it, which is the circle button. After that, use direction path to move up and down. Thanks for the tutorial, Jesse. Alright, let's get out of here. But I'm a rarity. I was born and raised with these types of games, so it's easier for me to go back and deal with this dated media and play this dated media. Games, music, and like shows and animes in general, I find myself adoring the older stuff more. Okay, she says the same thing. Just make sure you grab that potion. Alright, this is some dangerous stuff, alright? Shinra, they don't really have workers' compensation. They don't really care about their workers' safety. As you can tell, we have to climb down pipes and walk across ladders. If you fall off, there's no insurance. There's no insurance. Oh, what are these guys? Ooh, we're gonna touch you. I'm a beam man, beam gun. Alright, what we got in magic? Ooh, we got a bolt and ice. Let's try bolt out. These seem like robots. And having Barrett, as a reminder, having Barrett in the back doesn't affect his damage because he has a gun. If you have a long-range weapon, you want to put them in the back generally. He just got a critical strike, which is what that flash was. But generally, you want to put people with ranged weapons in the back. And being in the back also means you take less damage. But someone with a sword like Cloud needs to be in the front to do maximum damage. Oh baby, shake it. Oh baby, shake it. Give me these potions. We're gonna need them. So let's carefully go across these pipes. If you don't use the X, you kind of just walk slowly like this. Which I believe there is a game mechanic. I haven't played this game in 4 years since the last time I played it on the channel. And another thing I forgot to mention, I will keep, I have those old videos unlisted, but I will put the, Cloud, I will put, this is the save point by the way, I will put the older videos playlist in the description if you want to just compare. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to just compare everything, not even just commentary, but just how it was for me back then. We'll save over this old one. Ooh. Ooh, the little dings. Give me the dings. Give me the dings. Alright, let's run across. So that's the macro energy. That's the life source of the planet that this machine is sucking out, and we're trying to stop it. But yeah, but dated media in general, people just don't have time for it, and I understand that. But I want to admire where we came from instead of where we're going. Like, in school, my favorite class was history, and it's the same thing for this. You have to know where we came from. You have to learn from your mistakes, and that's why I feel like these older games and the genre, I mean, the era we're in now in the video game industry is the era of remakes, where they keep remaking things because the creative spark is just not there, because a lot of things have been done already. But with the remake era, a lot of changes are happening to older games as well, and I don't appreciate that. I'm definitely going to be talking about the remake of this game and my opinions on it, but just so you know, I'm not too big of a fan of it. I feel like it's bad news. Anyways, when we blow this place up, this ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. I gotta watch that behind of yours. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it! I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, be my guest. Watch out! This isn't just a reactor. Huh? What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up already, man. We don't got all the time in the world. Yeah, sorry. What the heck was that? Let me just jerk this pipe a little bit. Alright. Oh, great. Heads up! Here they come! And we get this theme again. So, welcome to the first boss of Final Fantasy VII. And much like other Final Fantasy games, the first bosses are always tutorial bosses. You'll see what I mean in a second. So he's scanning Barrett. He's trying to see if he's a criminal or not. It might be a racist thing. Not sure. I'm not going to confirm anything. Keep it moving, baby. You got a rifle on you? This is a really cool boss. Design-wise, he's just a giant scorpion who jumped down out of nowhere. I'm super down. Super down with this guy. Alright, so this guy does have a gimmick. He's not doing it quite yet. And I love these little cinematics. If you're not selecting anything, it does these little cinematic with the magic or special abilities. So he's locked on the target. He's going to be attacking Cloud now. He's not too big of a deal. So, but yeah, a lot of kids nowadays will also, you want to be using Bolt on this guy, by the way. A lot of kids nowadays, they'll think that this is overrated. This game, especially, they'll think it's overrated if you show it to them now. And they're going to be like, where's the remake? And no, okay, here we go. We have a limit break. But we're not going to use that just yet, because he's doing this. Barrett, be careful. Attack while its tail is up. I mean, what? It's going to counterattack with its laser. That is a mistranslation. It's supposed to be, don't attack while its tail is up, or it will counterattack. But they messed up. So Limit Break is the special ability, much like Final Fantasy IX's Trance. You get a special ability, much known as Braver, or other characters get other moves, and it's a really cool system. So let's attack now while he's not doing his counterattack thing. And let's throw a potion on Cloud. He's getting beat up. Braver! Alright, that's some good damn. Ooh, the tingles. The tings. What's that? You want to see the counterattack? I'll think about it. If he does the counterattack one more time, I'll think about it. I forgot to use freaking Bolt. But I just love swinging this giant blade. I love my blade. Scorpion Tail, that's a new move, right? We'll do Bolt again. That does damage. Barrett doesn't have much else. We gotta just keep shooting this guy. But yeah, kids will say this thing is overrated. And remakes nowadays take away the art that they spent on this game. And just to talk about the remake a little bit, we have a whole LP to talk about it. The main reason why I'm not too fond of it is because Hironobu Sakaguchi made this game. He produced this game. He's not producing the remake because they got rid of Sakaguchi. Because Square Enix, I hate them. They ruined everything in my life, pretty much. Okay, he's dead. The counterattack, basically, you can look it up, I guess. He shoots a laser out of his tail. That's it. But we're moving right along. Yeah, we're moving right along. We got an assault gun, which is a better gun for Barrett. So let's try and remember to put that on. Come on, let's get out of here. Get inside me already. 10 minutes. Alright, so that timer is always moving. So, equipped. Whoops, this circle thing. Equipped Barrett with the gun. We'll talk about all the mechanics and stuff later, but we gotta get a move on. Got 10 minutes before this joint blows up. Oh my gosh. Hopefully they don't have cameras and they can see who we are. I don't know if they're too worried about that, but looks like we have a back attack. And this is the run animations. I love the run animations. Hopefully we can get away. Barrett has the limit break. Never mind. We're using this. Big shot. Ah, they're shooting him up. So here's Big Shot. He does a Samus Aran Metroid classic. Just charges up. Boom. And back attacks, much like all the other older Final Fantasies, you do less damage to your enemy. If you're in the back row. See, Barrett will do the same damage because now that it's a back attack, Cloud is in the front row and Barrett's behind. Or Barrett's, whatever. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's go. So we have to just climb back up this entire thing again. Hopefully our teammates, Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse are doing well. Wedge was making sure we had an escape route. Alright, try not to slip off, guys. Try not to slip off. Alright, we're moving along. Alright, let's go. Jesse, we gotta go! What is she doing? Jump up here. Alright. Jesse, what's up? You alright? My leg it got stuck. Thanks! No problem, honey bun. Alright, let's go. Come on, Jesse. I can't get up while your big butt's in the way. Alright, let's go. Do-do. And, in general with me, if you ask any of my friends, you might think I'm stubborn for not... You might think I'm stubborn for not, like, saying, oh, you just don't like new things or whatever. But, in general, I'm very stubborn when it comes to new things. I'm very skeptical as well. I don't trust it. Especially for the reason I just gave. It's not the guy who made it, you know? And that's you need the original guy to remake something. Because otherwise you don't have the same drive and the same passion. But whatever, they're just trying to... The whole idea around the remake, Square Enix hasn't had a big sale in a while. So that's all it is. Alright, whatever, we're not going to talk about this. It gets me triggered. It gets me really triggered, alright? Just shut up. Shut your mouths. We're moving right along. That's the new assault gun. Every time you use it, equip a new weapon, it actually changes... much like other Final Fantasy games. All these stairs, thankfully we're fit. Otherwise, I don't know. I would have tripped and fell by now if this was me. Alright, let's do this. Switch on. I don't know why Shinra didn't turn this thing off. Or shut down anything else. Alright, we're out of here. We're freaking out of here. We got 6 minutes. Alright, here's our team. Go deciphered. Alright, keep it moving, keep it moving. Come on, Biggs, what you got? Go deciphered. Alright, we're out of here. Alright, so a thing I'm about to do here, I am going to kill a few enemies here. I'm going to grind. Because after this section of the game, you get a full heal. So I'm going to just go around and kill a bunch of these guys. I'm trying to think of if I have anything else to talk about. If I don't, then I'm just going to skip these fights, because it's always the same little enemies, these little P-bots, and these little... Oh my god! That's a critical strike sound effect from Cloud. It feels good. Alright? It feels and looks good. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna run around here. So I'll see you guys in a second, okay? Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. I picked up a restore materia. So in this game, how magic and abilities work, there is a materia system. Now, like, usually in other games you're able to multi-target, but you can't multi-target in this game with magic until you have a materia called the All Materia. I'll get further into it as we progress through the game a little bit more, when we get to a shop with materia and stuff. But the restore materia we have to actually put that on. Where the freak is it in? Is it in magic? No. Do we even have the materia system yet? We don't. We can't use it yet. Okay. I forgot. They explain the materia system themselves later on. But basically restore is like the cure magic. And magic isn't really a natural thing. It's through these little Mako orbs that you put on your person and you're able to use said abilities. That's how I understand it. That's how I understand it. Like, if you see the holes in Cloud's blade, at the bottom of his blade, that's kind of where he puts the materia. He puts it in those holes. His blade does change and stuff, but he can put it in his gauntlet. Like, Barrett can put it anywhere, really. In his gun. That's usually, they put it on their weapons. And it imbues their weapon with said element. So, that's a little information about materia. I'm just going to level up. I just wanted to level up one time. So we're going to do one more fight right now. I'm just going to have you guys stick with me. Just so you see this cool game, dude. This game's tight. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Come on, one more fight. One more fight. You know you want to touch my freaking yellow hair. We're not looking too good on health, but we should be fine. Oh, we got a limit break again. So the way limit break works as well, I can explain. Every time you get hit, every time a character takes damage, their limit gauge goes up. And it also depends on what hits you. If you get hit with magic, it doesn't do as much. But if you're hit physically, it does more. Oh, Cloud, you really need one more. Come on, we can get one more fight in. The next area, we pretty much escape. We get plenty of time. Plenty of time. But that's how the limit works. Every time you get hit, it increases the limit gauge. Like, watch if he hits someone. He hit Barrett, and it went up a little bit because it doesn't do much to him. But if he hits Cloud, it's the same now. But like I said, physical attacks, they do much more. Much more limit. And you get more limit attacks as you level up. Hopefully this levels up Cloud, because I'm about to just have to run. Oh my god. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Come on. I can't show off ice yet, guys. I can't. Oh, come on. Oh, whatever. We're leaving. I can't risk it. We're out of here. Barrett, god dang it. He just freaking tripped Jesse. Come on, Jesse. One of the many. Alright, here's our gang. That should keep the plan going at least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everyone get back. Woo! That was a big bomb. Do a barrel roll. Ah! It's on my butt. My butt's on fire. Okay. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Yes, sir. Hey! If it's about your money, save it till we're back at the hideout. Alright, so we're splitting up so we don't get all caught and interrogated and such. It's a good plan. Hey guys, my name's Cloud. Cloud Strife, and the big black guy is Barrett Wallace. I'll try to say everyone's last names as we go through the game. $6.25. Love this. Okay, hey, that was rude. You know I'm the protector of the ladies around here. You better watch yourself. Hey, it's that flower girl from the intro. Excuse me. What happened? Nothing. Hey, listen. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only a gill. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. Now, you have to say it in that way. You're gonna want to do this. Well, maybe. Depends on how you are as a person. But, this is the start of the many choices dealing with the dating sequence. It starts with this flower gift. There is a invisible counter that normal players can't see. The average player can't see unless you hacked it or whatever. But there is an invisible counter that shows possible dates that Cloud can go on with the other characters in the cast. And it all has to deal with the choices and the things Cloud says or does towards these characters. So, for this one, you want to buy it. You want to buy it. Oh, thank you. You want to buy a flower. Here you are. Thank you. Now she just walks off, and these freaking criminals, dude, I'll freaking fight you. I'll freaking fight you for hurting a woman. But, this theme right here is known as Anxious Heart. And it's an anxious heart because you don't want to get caught. So you're trying to be real sneaky deaky like. And, Final Fantasy VII's, OST is really based around this chord coming out right here. It has these long, drawn-out chords like that throughout the soundtrack, and it's amazing. Like, that's when you know this is Final Fantasy VII compared to other Final Fantasies. Like, Nobuo Uematsu made it clear which Final Fantasy this was. So if you look around, you see, like, this, all these moving objects and stuff. It looks real good. Looks real good. Got some big feet on us, though. Watch out for the pointy bits. Alright, this section I like a lot. These freaking people are just running around the slums. Now, whoa, that got me a little bit. I was like, forgot about that. Now, I'm going to explain the slums and stuff a little later. Get this potion right here. Nice. Compared to other Final Fantasies, this game doesn't hide that much. You can see the item. You just have to find your way to them. I don't want to be 100% I don't want to say that as a fact. There might be some hidden stuff. I wonder what that is on the wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet, Avalanche, which is the group we're fighting for right now. But as you see, Cloud is very standoffish and cold to them because Cloud right now is a mercenary. And he's been hired by Avalanche to help them out a little bit. And, like, it's crazy that in the slums, Avalanche has these, advertisements and propaganda everywhere in the slums. They're trying to take down Shinra. And I'm going to explain the name of the meaning behind the name a little bit more when it's easier to just show you. There's a part that I can just show you at the end of this video, most likely. But, yeah, this Avalanche is, right now, as we speak, is 6 people strong. And I want to emphasize the word strong, because these 6 people are some of the most inspiring individuals in gaming. They're trying to take down this evil corporation who's just sucking the life out of the planet, and people don't understand that. And Midgar, especially back in 1997, and this, if you can't tell, this was the first modern timed Final Fantasy when there's guns and just other modern technology. Just what the hell is going on? Oh no, red-haired cutie. But yeah, it's the first modern. And what the freak was I just saying? Yeah, they're the most inspiring individuals besides Cloud. Cloud at this point, he's a little shit. He's a little shit at this point, but he'll grow on us. He'll grow on us. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Hey, you there! Oh, great. You want some? I'm about to level up, and it's going to be the worst mistake you've ever made. With the most iconic thing, yeah. The most iconic fighting thing. Here we go again, I'm attacking you, slashing you with my big buster blade, blocking bullets. You're shooting with the UMP, probably MP5. It looks like an MP5 he's holding. Doesn't matter, I have a giant blade, alright? I can twirl it out my wrist. And then I dance back and forth, 4 experience, Cloud. What the? Jesus Christ. Ah, fight them! We're moving, yeah. We're gonna take them out. Alright, let's use some magic on these fools. Ice. get the one in the back. Doing one damn. They're literally shooting like Nerf darts. They're shooting little BB guns or Nerf bullets at me. Look at this. Alright, he's a little closer. He's got a BB gun. But they do more damage just hitting me. Just beat me. Your guns clearly don't do nothing. But oh well, I'm gonna slice and dice you up and then I'm gonna throw you down the bridge. Because there's a bridge right next to us. If you didn't notice. It's probably not a bridge. It's just a little off thing. It's a little thing you just freaking, you know, whatever, I'm out. Later. Now I'm out of here. Oh, shoot. I don't got nowhere to go. That's as far as you go. I don't have time to be messing around with you guys. Enough babbling. Grab them. See you later, suckers. That was convenient. That was convenient. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention. I'm going to treat this just like I treated Final Fantasy 9 and number 6. Like, I'm not going to try and spoil certain things. There's more of a chance of me actually saying something that happens later in the game, just because I have played this game on the channel already. So I might be a little less like strict on myself about it, but I'll keep it like hidden just for now, you know. Cloud never came. Cloud. Wonder if he was killed. No way! Alright. Cloud. Huh? No, whatever. Say, do you think Cloud's gonna fight to the end for Avalanche? The hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? Shit, motherfucker. If y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Nothing, sorry. What the Alright, what is that? God dang, what the? Cloud, what the? Looks like I'm a little late. You damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big deal. It's just what I always do. Shit. Having everyone worry like that, you don't give a damn about no one but yourself. Whatever. How? You were worried about me? What? I'm taking all your money out stuff. Don't take that the wrong way either. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Hey, Cloud. You were great back there. As you see, also I forgot to mention Wedge. He's a little chubby. He's got a little chub on him, you know. And I like how they made it so he was the escape planner, so he didn't have to run as much. It's funny. Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Be careful, I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Oh, thanks, Jesse. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. No problem. Alright, there's nothing here. But we're chilling with the crew! Chilling with the crew! Chilling with the squad! Oh yeah. Last train out to Sector 8 station. Last stop, Sector 7, train graveyard. Expect time arrivals about 2:23 a.m. mid-ghost standard time. No sure. What the hell? That's a big black guy. I'm out of here. Yeah, you better get out of here. This is my seat, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. I love doing Barrett's voice. This is why I hate this last train. Oh boy. Is that a racist comment? I'll fuck you up. Alright, I'll mess you up. What's this guy doing? Huh? This is my house. Somebody can sell at home. It's just a hobo. Oh, this guy doesn't look too well. You see the headlines sharing times? The terrorists that bombed #1 reactor base somewhere in the slum. Blowing up a reactor. They sure put some thought in this one. They must have a real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next. You saw Barrett look at him? Because he's the leader. So we're known as terrorists, of course, because Shinra, they have the money, they decide what goes in the news and such. Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. God damn it. I love Barrett, dude. He's a super foul-mouthed guy. I love him. I love him. I wonder when Avalanche hired Cloud, did they ask about the Buster Sword? Like, was Barrett just like, why? Why do you have this? And Cloud just went to his ear and said, Sakaguchi. That's all it took. It seems this train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure they would change that by tomorrow. Security mode, huh? What you doing, Wedge? Someday Evelyn's gonna be famous. And me too! I hope so, Wedge. You deserve it. Oh, Cloud, don't you think I got a bright future ahead of me? What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind, Wedge? All my life, I felt like nothing but a sidekick. But after joining Avalanche and trying to save the planet, I feel like I could do lots of things. By the way, my Cloud, I hate depressed Cloud. I hate him. I always try to make Cloud very optimistic and such like that, and it's basically just of me as a person. I try to be as optimistic as I can, you know? Hey Cloud, you wanna look at this with me? It's a map of Midgard rail system. Let's look at it together, I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgard. It's about a 1 by 10,000 scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. The main support structure holds the plate up in the center, and there are other support structures built in each section. Psst, psst. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to number 8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgard with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgard remembers them anymore. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's the kind of place this is. Phew, this is next. Look. This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main support structure. We should be coming around the center area right now. At each checkpoint, the ID sensor device is set up. It can check the identities and backgrounds on each and every passenger on the train. That's crazy future technology. And a little invasion of privacy, don't you think? It's the kind of people Shinra are. By linking it up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. Anyone could tell that we look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. I love Jessie. She's a good character. Speak of the devil. That light means we're in an ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. Anyhow, we're almost back now. That's a relief. Alright. So that's... I'm seeing stars. This sucks. I hate the dark. Oh. Don't act so damn big, barrel. Look, you can see the surface now. The city don't have no day or night. I like this because Sakaguchi is explaining to the player what kind of place you live in, which is why I'm going to explain it a little later as well. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. There you go. They live underground, basically. There's a plate. There's a whole entire city above another city. And they can never see the sun. That's the kind of place this is, and the kind of people Shinra are. A floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expected to hear that out of someone like you. You just full of surprises. The upper world. A city on a plate. It's because of that fucking pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, you gotta keep draining all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move on to the plate? Don't know. Probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe because they love their land, no matter how polluted it gets. I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where the rails take it. That's a really good quote. That's one of Cloud's best quotes, and it's a very early quote. It's just like this train. Life takes us on its wings. So that's why you see so many artificial lighting, because they have no sun down here. Looks like we made it to Sector 7. Jesse and they were just jumping around for no reason. I love them. They're just jumping. Just go down the stairs like normal people. Look how suspicious you're making yourself look. Yo! Get over here, all y'all! Oh, yeah. Sorry. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Cause the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. The hideout, huh? When you've been a trained man as long as I have, you see a lot of people in a lot of lives. People me and Pa enjoying sadness. After a while, it doesn't even get here anymore. What's this cute little couple doing? I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow. Yeah, he's not letting her go tonight. Oh yeah, I think this is what I was gonna say before. Hey, what are these guys doing? Shinra people. What the hell do you want? You know who I am? You can't pass it. I got a miserable job keeping scum like you trying to sneak in here. Wow, you're great. Damn right. Don't waste time talking about what I always say. But whatever. But what I was gonna say, Midgar represents especially back in 1997. It represents how our world was going. This is a view on Earth. The pollution, the government, like it's just a symbol of what our world is going to, and we need people like Avalanche. All right, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Hey, yeah, whoops! What on earth are you doing? Just butt out, jeez! Huh? You come and see it too? There was a bombing on top. If this pillar should come down, everyone in the slums dust. Well, there's no point in worrying about that. Hey, look, it's huge, ain't it? So this gives a big picture of the plates. So we're in the slums right now, and above us is another city for the rich people. And it's held up by these pillars. You see the support systems, and that's the entire roof. There is no sky, and it's very sad. It's very sad. And this specific pole right here that we're looking at is what keeps the entire plate up. Hey. This is a strange and wonderful place. This is my place, but you can come here when you want. Bye, bro. Bye, bro. Alright, so... Yo, Cloud, over here now! Nah, alright, relax, Cloud. I mean, relax, Barrett. Jeez. So, that is the first episode of the Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII. Thanks for joining me, as always. I am super happy to be playing this again. I'll be playing it slowly, and, we're going to enjoy it. We're going to enjoy it a lot. So, without further ado, I mean, I just want to mention too, like, the perspective behind that. You saw how, like, they said there's 8 macro reactors, and we've only destroyed 1. 1 out of the 8. And, like, Shinra is going to come up with plans. Like, this will not be an easy battle. This will not be an easy battle to win. It will not be easily won. So, see you next time, Avalanchers.